to Cooper High School for boys soccer action here on 12 Sports. It's a non-conference game today as the Hawks host the Fridley Tigers, formerly a conference member together in the North Suburban Conference, but this year they have split into different ones. Cooper in the new Metro West, and Fridley is in the Tri-Metro Conference for the first time this year. The Hawks off to a 2-0 start with wins over Heritage Christian and Hibbing. And meanwhile, Fridley off to a start of 1 win, 2 losses. They beat Henry in their opener, then they were defeated by Park Center and also lost to Legacy Christian. Sig Lagry, these teams are both, I think, eager to see how they stack up against each other here. And Cooper, you know, so far so good, definitely, but they know the competition will get tougher as the year goes along, too, so they're trying to see how they match up with this Fridley team. They did beat Fridley late in the regular season last year, the last meeting by a 2-0 score.
Well, absolutely. They seem to have their act together in terms of how the players are mixing things up, how they're passing, how they're moving things around. Remains to be seen how they can go against the Tigers from Fridley, who also are good at ball control and strong on defense. So it's going to be a fascinating game.
And we're underway. Cooper's in white with the navy shorts and Fridley in the all black, which it's warm enough today that might be something that'll they might wish they weren't in the all black to absorb that sun a little bit here. Battle for it along the sideline as you see the starting lineups for these two teams passing on your screen. We got to look at Nick Winter, the Cooper keeper, and Harry Hersenroden in goal for the Tigers here. And Cooper's been able to play pretty well offensively in these first few games, first 2 games that is. Alex Daw playing it up hard the right side and not quite able to track it down there is Loresto Banks. It will be a goal kick upcoming here for Fridley. Banks, he's got so much energy early, he's going to go get the ball even when it's going to be Fridley's.
I see that.
Goal kick taken by the defender here as they put it back in play. Dylan Glumack bottled up there and pressured, and it will be Cooper's throw as Glumack had Alex Daw putting on the pressure. Daw will get the throw in here for the Hawks. Knocked out of there by Justin Kang, but the Hawks take it right back. Andrew Fitzsimmons, his pass then deflected away. Fridley looking to quickly counter here. Now Sean Al-Harani playing it up the right side. Sam Boku races to get it for the Hawks. Nice change of direction and pass nearly taken, but nice footwork there by Jude Wood to keep it. He'll play it hard up the left side. Pretty solid job of shielding there to keep that one from being a good opportunity for Cooper, but now they get it right back. Wood playing it right back to the outside there to Pino Peralta. Sebastian Pino Peralta controlling here for Cooper. Goes back to Wood with those blue shoes on. Jude Wood cutting it to the middle. In some traffic, then his pass knocked around a little bit. Quick shot, save, rebound is loose, and it is in. Cooper getting on the board first as Loresto Banks puts it away on the rebound after the hard initial shot. And Cooper quickly goes up on the board. That one kind of developed. It looked like Fridley had kind of stopped the play a little bit, Sig, but then it required a great save on the initial one, but not able to keep it away from the rebound there.
You can see number 17 going in, penetrating the defense. The defense was caught napping on that one. And then the header to put it in by Banks. But credit number 17, Ogamba, for setting that up.
Yeah, he had a solid shot. It was actually a nice save by Hersenroden, but the clearing try actually ended up bouncing off of Banks, and boy, you go hard after rebound to get to the front of the net, and that's definitely going to do the job for you. So Cooper striking very early. They go up by a 1-0 count here. Battle in the air here between a pair of number 18s, and Banks was tripped up a little bit and pleading for a call, but instead it's going to be a throw in for Fridley.
Coop is showing some really good offense and being kind of a very aggressive team, taking advantage of the Fridley defense. Here's a opportunity for the Tigers.
Played long here. Al-Harani getting control and gets a shot. Not a real hard one. Winter able to make an easy save on that ball on the ground, and Nick Winter looking to punt it ahead here. Ogamba gaining control. Alex Daw dropping it back, and they'll play middle of the field here. It gets away, though. Pedro Esteban to it for Fridley. Hawks converge quickly and take it. Jude Wood playing it outside now. Daw. Puts on the brakes and gets the pass over. Now a cross made there, knocked away. Nice ball out to the outside. Fitzsimmons looked like he's going to line up a shot, but tried to drag it back across the middle to go right foot with it, and it was taken from him. Al-Harani back there playing it for the Tigers. And it will go out of play. We get a throw coming here for Fridley. Well, Cooper's scored 10 goals in their first 2 games, and getting one early here, I mean, their confidence level's up pretty good right now, I would think, Sig.
Absolutely. So that was a foul called against Cooper, their first foul called. Yeah, they were wasting no time putting the pressure on.
Justin Kang has that one taken away here by Banks. Tries to get it back. And now Fridley looking to push the advantage. Matthew Lawman stopping that one, though. And then quickly taken back by Ambasi Hassan. Al-Harani.
And I think he's going to lose it to the outside. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers.
Throw coming for Jeffrey Damas for Fridley. And that one's going to bounce out of play. It'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Tigers. It'll be their first corner and the first one for either team actually here tonight. Pedro Esteban lining it up here for the Tigers. You see he's looking straight into the sun. This is a 5 p.m. start.
Oh, he hooks it to the outside, and Fridley clears that one out easily.
Opportunity here for Fridley as a couple bounces and Winter able to make the stop on Justin Kang. After Cooper really dominated early, Fridley's gotten a little bit of the play here in the last minute or two. Volleyed there by Ogamba. Fitzsimmons playing it up the middle, and coming way out there to take a look was the keeper, Hersenroden, but didn't get all the way to him. Nice pass there, Esteban Badia, but then a nice tackle made by Samboku, the stopper for the Hawks. Fridley will have a throw, but it looked like they had some promising forward momentum there that was quickly stopped by Boku.
We'll see if they can regain momentum. They're having a tough time hanging on to the ball right now. Be a throw for Fridley.
It looks like a free kick.
A free kick, sorry. Another foul.
Beautiful day here. A little bit of a breeze, definitely. I don't know if it's enough to affect balls in the air too awful much.
There was a slight breeze from the right to left, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be a factor.
First day of school for a lot of kids around the Twin Cities too, and that I think that always, you know, as a coach, obviously they're here to be students first, but it always, I think, is it's definitely a change in routine that you kind of wonder about or worry about in terms of, you know, how ready will they be to play tonight. Maybe in some ways they've been thinking about it during the school day and are excited, but at the same time it's a little bit different than, you know, you kind of get to concentrate just on your sport a little more in those preseason practices.
Yeah, they've only got a few games under their belt, so they're kind of eager to go.
Colin Varhol had it knocked away there, recovered by Emmanuel Belagan, and now back up it comes to Varhol. Cutting it to the middle there, but all black jerseys. Padilla knocked it ahead. Fridley looking to go. They'll drop it back here to Hassan. Nice footwork there by Da, and now coming out of there with it is Wood. Jude Wood trying to beat the defender.
So far he's beaten 2 and then a nice backward heel pass.
Played to the outside here, Da. Leaving it for Ogamba. Ogamba looking for room to make a cross here. And that pass knocked away and then cleared out of play by Fridley. Get a throw here for the Hawks. We've played about 9 minutes of soccer here. 1-0 Cooper, our score. Battle for it on the outside, and the flag went up. I think we had Dylan Glumack getting in a little trip there, so it is going to be a foul call against Fridley. And Alex Daw will take this free kick.
Good opportunity, same as a corner kick from that far down.
Fridley first to it on the header, though, and they're able to get the clear. Lauman tracking it down, quickly turns it right back to the outside. Pino Peralta looking for a return, and it's right on target. Now trying to send it through. Oh, just getting a heel on that one, and otherwise might have been a great opportunity for Ogamba.
Ogamba's ready to take a shot. It's going to be a corner for Cooper.
So their first corner, Andrew Fitzsimmons will take it.
We'll see how they execute theirs. Fridley got theirs right in front of the goal area. And that's what Fitzsimmons wants to do now. Center referee is clearing the area. Nice high arc.
Tigers first to it again, though. And Damas will watch it bounce out of play. It's a throw here for Fridley. Boomed ahead. Pedro Esteban trying to get to it. First there, though, and is Lauman, and he heads it out of play. Throw coming for Fridley. Cooper has Columbia Heights up next on the schedule on Thursday, right back here at Barbara A. Lehman Stadium. Varhol trying to get through a couple of defenders. Now drops a nice pass off. Fitzsimmons had his pocket picked by Al-Harani. Then they take it right back, though.
Fridley on the breakout. It's a 2-on-3, 2-on-4.
Dropped it back now to Pedro Esteban. Hassan. And Esteban playing it to the outside. Winter is going to get there first, though, before Jerry Lara can reach it. Winter wants to quickly go here. He's going to throw it ahead, but Fridley wasn't really fooled by that, and they force a quick turnover. Taken back, though, as Boku got a piece of it, and a steal back the other way for the Tigers here. Kang had it, lost it. Now Esteban Badilla takes the shot, and a hard, low one-hopper. Winter has to knock it down. Trapped down here by Jude Wood. Early on, it looked like Fridley was kind of, back on their heels a little bit, but they've played certainly better since. Giving up that early goal, though, can be one that is tough to overcome.
Right, they finally got the movement. Here's that other shot. Good hard shot right at Nick Winter.
Yeah, definitely the best chance, I think, for Fridley so far there. That one had some pace on it, and those short hoppers can be tough sometimes.
Yeah, They changed the momentum a few minutes ago, and they've been doing some pretty good chances.
Throw coming here for Fridley as Fitzsimmons triggers it in. And they had subs awaiting the opportunity, so they'll stop here. James Miller in number 5 and Isaiah Duke, number 8, reporting on here for Cooper.
Ogama coming out along with Banks. Get a chance to rest up before they get back into the match.
Yeah, they certainly were all over the place in the early going here. And now play to the outside. Fitzsimmons turning on the speed as he traps it down to his feet. Fitzsimmons looking for some space, but well defended. However, the pass then intercepted. Fitzsimmons plays it to the outside here for Wood and then knocked away. It will be a throw coming for Cooper. Wood sending it right back out to the outside. Pino Peralta, that one knocked away. And here come the Tigers on the counter.
They can get past this midfield. They gotta have an opportunity.
Al-Harani now, they drop it back over to Hassan and looking outside with it for Jerry Lara. But a little too much on it, and it will be a goal kick coming up here for the Hawks. Boomed out toward midfield. And we've got an injury here for Cooper. Slow to get up here is Jude Wood.
And he's walking it off, or trying to walk it off.
Looks like he will be staying in. Sam Boku putting his foot to it here for the Hawks. And there's Wood getting right back into the play here, so it looks like he's all right. Playing it to the outside here. Da tracks it down, cutting it back to the middle. And his pass broken up. Mishit a little bit, though. Fridley in a little bit of trouble there as they were trying to get that ball cleared. Al-Harani racing back to it here. His pass intercepted by Boku. And almost taking it back was Hassan, but it gets away from him, so it'll be a throw here for Cooper. And they send it up the sideline. Hammered out of there by Cooper's James Miller, and so we get a throw here for Fridley. Lucas Yang subbing in here for Fridley. Battle in the air off the throw in. Lara gaining possession there for Fridley. They'll look to switch fields here.
Well, picked off nicely by Cooper.
Fitzsimmons broke it up and now controlled by Wood. He'll drop it back to the outside for Fitzsimmons. Returns it for Wood. Into the middle, and here's a shot, a low roller by Isaiah Duke. And Herson running out there to make the stop for the Tigers. Didn't have a lot on it, but
that's probably a good thing that I give him a chance to smother the ball, not have any kind of a rebound.
But Eo dropping it back over to Damas. And a foul call as Boku stepped up for the ball but got a little bit of ankle also, it looks like.
Just that last try is coming right at the keeper and falls on it nicely. As you said, Jay, not a whole lot on that one.
Yeah, it looked like in that replay it definitely was going to be wide too, which in the first look I thought it was going to be close, but looked like it would have missed the net.
But Herzenrud made the right decision. You're better off when you have control. Fridley sending it in, then picked off by the Hawks.
High bouncer out near midfield. Balogun runs onto that one for Cooper. Ooh, and that one drilled right into his teammate there by Glumac. And now Hawks come away with it. Oh, just waited too long there.
Yeah,
that shot.
Couldn't get the cross off. He was being marked too tightly.
Isaiah Duke really had an opportunity there. If he had let a shot go or a pass after one touch here, I think he was in business. But watch.
Well, there's a push in the back.
There's that.
It didn't get called. Here's the opportunity right here.
Right here. If he lets that go immediately,
Yep.
but just waited too long.
Yep, that gave Fridley a chance to get in there and block it.
Pass up the line, going to roll too far. It will be a goal kick coming here for Cooper as they will make a substitution now. Eddie Ogamba getting set to come back onto the field here for the Hawks. Wood will get a breather. Reach the halfway point now of this opening half. Cooper getting an early goal from Loresto Banks, 2.5 minutes in. Ogamba gains control, playing it way across here. And it just got out of play, so it'll be a throw.
Dot trying to keep it in, but just could not get that ball to stay within the boundaries.
Able to free that one up to Ogamba. Now they go outside to Don. A nice little pass by Millerin. Knocked away, but it is going to be a corner, I believe, here for Cooper, and it will be. And now on this side of the field, too, you've got the added thing of the keeper is going to be looking into the sun a little bit. That can be a factor.
That could be a big factor because you can't see where it's coming if it's placed near the goal area.
Went with a quick corner before a lot of the defenders were ready, but maybe before some of his teammates were ready, too.
Yeah.
And wound up between everyone. And
nobody was ready for that one. I'm surprised. I thought he was going to take advantage of that sun. And that's what we've noticed before about covering games when the sun's like this at the 5 o'clock games. It's pretty brutal. Battle forward again in the midfield. And it's been kind of 50-50 at first. Cooper was doing a pretty good job of the takeaways, but then, as we were saying, Fridley kind of got the fire going and started being a little bit more aggressive and getting some more takeaways.
Pino Peralta will take this throw here for Cooper. Volleyed ahead by Ogamba. Knocked away from him, but he'll get it back to Fitzsimmons. Dropping it off there for Isaiah Duke, but then taken, and the Tigers looking to quickly counter. Played long up the middle. Jerry Lara, who's had a good start to the year with 3 goals and 3 assists for them. Now Pedro Esteban controlling. Dropping it back for Lara. Knocked away, and then a good block by Lauman. Coach Cameron Opal had some good words to say about Lauman as one of the leaders in the back for Cooper. He said, quiet kid, but just does all the right things on and off the field. Tried to go outside with it, broken up by Varhol. And now the Hawks with a quick chance to counter here. Dropping it over. And sandwiched just as he was about to take a shot there was Boku, and it looks like it'll be a penalty kick.
I think it is. Center referee Atoru Akarakai indicating that that was a penalty. In the penalty area will be the penalty kick.
You see right here gets hemmed in
he
and
gets bumped.
Boku knocked down, and so it will be Fitzsimmons taking this PK here for Cooper. Golden opportunity for them to stretch the lead. And he buries it. Andrew Fitzsimmons gives Cooper a 2-0 lead. So the Hawks take advantage of that scoring opportunity. Boku was charging hard to the net and got knocked over. You know, and initially, it was a nice replay to see too, Sig, because of the fact that as we get to look first at Fitzsimmons, this is kind of a either you guess right or you don't, and obviously advantage with the shooter here.
Yeah, it's about 50-50. No chance on that one. That was a perfect PK right into this. Look at this, right into the corner. No, even if the keeper was going that direction, I don't think he would have gotten there in time.
No, too well placed. No, I was going to say the initial look at it, I thought, well, maybe Boku just kind of got sandwiched in. There wasn't much, but good look at that replay. We saw the defender came over and kind of purposely put the arm or shoulder into him and knocked him off stride. And I think, you know, obviously the home fans would agree, but I think a good call. And sometimes officials are, you know, obviously a penalty kick can be a real game changer, and you want to make sure it's a real legit one. But I think that was.
Yep, that was a good call. And here the Hawks have another opportunity with a free kick about 30 yards out.
Fitzsimmons lining this one up.
See if he takes that directly at the keeper or if he tries to redirect.
Goes wide with it, and it will be a goal kick here for Fridley. Hersenroden will set the ball down, and teammate Angel Martinez Batista will take the goal kick here. Intercepted there by Chris Racinos. Now controlled by Ogamba. Getting it to Banks. He had the first Cooper goal. Balogun had that pass picked off. Good effort to try and get it back there by Varhol. A lot of traffic to try and squeeze that one through.
And Cooper maintains possession. So I think Fridley kind of back on their heels right now, and Cooper is being more than happy to be the aggressor.
To the outside here, Racinos trying to create a little space, and now Varhol.
Nice movement, good cross, nobody there.
Hammered high in the air there by Al-Harani. And it will be a throw for Cooper. And you can see that they, you know, you get those couple goals, it's really energized them. They're looking to get right back and attack some more.
Yeah, right now they're having a good time.
Lauman unable to control that header, so it goes out of play. Throw coming up here for Fridley. Broken up here, a little battle for it, and chipped
Offside.
ahead, but it's offside. Yep. Resto Banks was just a little ahead.
Call quickly by assistant referee. On this side, that's Alex Budnick. On the far side, that's Katie Wozniak doing the assistant referee on the, and she's looking in at the sun. What a joyful thing that must be over there.
Ball overrun by both players there, actually, and flag is up. That ball just went out of play, and then unfortunately a couple of Cooper guys hit each other, and one of them's down right now. I think that might be Lauman. No, I'm sorry, it's not Lauman. He's right there next to him. No, it looks like it's Boku.
Yeah, Sam Boku, number 2.
The unfortunate part of it is really the play had already stopped because the ball crossed the sideline, but nobody realized it immediately. So just kind of in the follow-through of the play, a couple Cooper guys came together. I don't know if they banged knees or what, but Boku not feeling great at the moment, although it looks like he's telling him I'm going to be okay. Coach Cameron Opal out there on the right to take a look, and doesn't look like knee that they're working on. It looks lower ankle.
Yeah, I think it's right in the ankle area. I didn't see him collide either, so I couldn't tell exactly what happened. But there's Boku walking it off, telling his coach he's just going to tough it out. Yeah, maybe not. He looks like he's heading towards the sideline.
Watch right here. It's actually the two Cooper guys who hit each other. Oof. I think perhaps his foot got stepped on by Balogun as they came together and made him turn his ankle a little bit.
So Boku will take the bench, and Doc comes in, number 4, to take his place, and we're back in action with Fridley with a throw.
Racinos does good work along the line there to keep that one alive. And then out of play, we will get a throw coming for Cooper. I suspect we'll probably see Sam back in there the way it looked like when he got up. And
I think so. He's trying to walk it off, taking some water.
And knocked away. It's off Cooper. It'll be a throw here for Fridley. Let's say Fridley, if it weren't for that second goal, I think they'd feel, assuming that no more scoring happens in this half, they would have felt a lot better about the way they had come back after the slow start if it weren't for that PK goal.
That demoralizes you. Because not only did you give up the goal, you also made a mistake. We have a foul called. Looks like it's against Cooper.
Yeah, Glumac actually threw the ball in, but not realizing that it was supposed to be a free kick there.
Oh.
So Bautista will line it up here for the Tigers.
Tigers need to get something going. They want something to happen in their favor. Oh, nice kick. Right in the middle of the pack.
Ooh, and then a header that had a fair amount on it just didn't quite put it on goal. Winter, all he could really do was watch at that point and hope it went wide, and it did.
Well, like you're saying, number 2, Sam Boku coming back in, along with number 11, Jude Wood coming back. You'll see it again. Nice kick. With it right in the center. Get your guy to give the header. And that could have been a tough save.
Yeah, I don't think if that ball had hit, into the top corner, I don't think he was going to be able to get there.
No.
So
that was an excellent free kick.
Yeah, not much you would do different there if you're Fridley, other than just get a little to the left, really, because it was a strong header and definitely a very strong free kick. Tigers looking to go on the attack again here, up the middle. Boku trying his best to shield without being whistled there, as Jesus and Alco trying to get to it.
Then Nick Winter making the stop.
And another ball through there, and Winter will come up with it. Fridley showing some good signs of life offensively here in the last couple trips. Headed to the outside, and it's going to get out of play. It'll be a throw coming here for Cooper.
Dodd took the ball and threw the ball back in, but didn't quite get away with it. But that throwing belongs to Fridley.
Glumac will take the throw here for the Tigers. So we've ticked under 9 minutes to play in this opening half. Cooper leading it by a score of 2-0. Battle for it there, and Banks comes away with it, but then they lose it. Santiago Esteban got it ahead. Now they fight for it in the middle. Wood had it, lost it, gets it back. Wood gets the return here now from Pino Peralta. And he was tripped up by Badillo, who gives him a handshake there. Good sportsmanship. Didn't mean to do it. It's been a pretty clean game. Sometimes I hesitate to say that because it seems like that jinxes things. But I think for the most part, the guys have been out there to play and battle for it here. It comes up in the air. It's off the crossbar. And the follow-up try is put away by Alex Daw, and it's 3-0 Cooper. Hawks taking advantage again of an opportunity as that first one went off the crossbar, and then it was just kind of a mad scramble. You're Hersenroden there, you're trying to play the carom. So you can look at Boku getting things started, chipping this one ahead, and then volleyed high in the air right to the crossbar. And little right foot back heel there by Alex Daw. You see Hersenroden at this point is kind of caught in no man's land as he tried to intercept that one initially.
He's completely out of position, and there's an assist to the crossbar and to Agamba. Doing their little dance on the field.
So a tremendous first half here for Cooper, now leading it by a score of 3-0.
Well, they have the penalty kick was not that complex to do, but the others have been very good sets and very good plays by the Cooper offense. And here they come again, just sending Ogama out to the left.
Knocked away, and we will get a throw here coming for Cooper. They'll bring it back to Lauman. To Wood, and now Pino Peralta up that left side.
Lots of good short passes. Little show here.
Wood drops it to the outside here. Racinos knocked from him. It'll be a throw, though, for Cooper. Boy, not a lot of games where you can, again, we've still got a little time to go, but not a lot of games that you can go into halftime with a 3-goal margin. I mean, they've taken advantage of their opportunities for sure.
That's a huge margin. It's going to be a tough call. Look out. They can score another one if they're not careful.
That shot into traffic. Then a second try is off a heel. It's going to be a goal kick here for Fridley. Banks, he's having fun out there right now. They're generating chances for sure.
Well, they were able to get past the 15-yard defensive line, and they're still able to have ball possession. They still can step around the defense, and they're getting into the middle and causing havoc for the defense on the Fridley side. They've been trying to mark up, but the forwards for Cooper are just too quick.
Unable to control that ball as he hit it a little harder than he wanted to up the sideline. So throw in here for Fridley. Battle for it right in the middle now. The Tigers come away with it briefly, but Lauman there to deflect it away. Orsino's trying to turn and go, gets it to Wood.
Well, here they come again. They got a 4-man line.
Be a throw in here for Cooper.
Ooh, almost a dangerous kick there.
Wood gets it over to Pino Peralta. Right back for Jude Wood, and just a little too much traffic there, broken up. Now a follow-up. It's a good hard shot. Rebound is loose, and it goes wide. As Banks had quite a bit of net to work with. I think he'd like to have that one to do over again.
Yeah, if he could have wound up his left foot, he would have had an open net, or the big chunk of the net to shoot at.
Good hard long shot. Hersenroden has to fight it off, and really there were. For Banks, he decided to go quick rather than precision there. He had I mean, I think he actually would have had time to dribble and put that one away from even closer range, but he decided to get rid of it quick and just didn't quite hit the net. But funny how when you already have buried 3, those are ones you can kind of, not let bother you quite as much. Nice step up there to take it by Varhol. He's done some good things in this first half. As have quite a few of the Cooper guys, really, when you think about it. Ogamba and Banks have been involved in a lot. Fitzsimmons.
The whole team has had some contact.
And a swing and a miss by the keeper, but a nice follow-up by Santiago Esteban, or that would have been another goal for Cooper. Hersenroden right now, I think, is a little bit shell-shocked there. He came out and was not maybe super aggressive to that ball, and he got bailed out by his defender. You see, he turned and shied away a little bit there, but before Banks could shoot, Esteban knocked it away. So Alex Daw will take this corner kick here for Cooper as we're under 2.5 to play. Well, actually, the officials are going to have a quick discussion first, just to make sure they're on the same page call-wise there.
Third corner for the Hawks. Placed nicely. Cannot quite get their foot on it.
Battle for it here, but I tell you what, Al-Harani's not giving up. He's working harder than ever. Number 9 for Cooper, or for Fridley there. Hawks, though, get the ball right back. Nice pass to the outside. Work it around. Jabbed away. Ogamba trying to get it back. Badillo controlling here for Fridley. Nice recovery there by Balogun to break that one up. Now Jude Wood leaving it for Racinos on the outside. That pass doesn't click though, and the Tigers will try and counter. Kang getting it ahead there. They don't have it for long though. Varhol takes it back, and now Banks. They battle for it, and Fridley trying to turn it back, go the other way.
And they'll get it via the throw-in.
Alex Daw throwing it in for Cooper. Banks to the outside. Knocked from Ogamba. It'll be a throw again for Cooper. We've got under 50 seconds to play in the opening half, and what a good one it's been for Cooper, leading at 3-zip.
And looking for more. Oops.
Yeah, that pass was deflected there.
Yeah. Fridley having a difficult time clearing the ball out of their defensive zone. There's another shot up in the air.
Batted around a little bit there, and now Cooper going to be fighting against the clock here. Is under 15 seconds to play in the first half. Drop back now to Boku. See if he'll line it up here for a long one. Is knocked away from him. They're going to run out of time, but a dominating first half here for the Hawks on their home field. Our score at halftime is Cooper 3 and Fridley nothing. We'll have more soccer coming up in just a moment here on 12 Sports.
You watch Channel 12 at home. Why not on the go? Channel 12 is online at 12.tv. Watch on your phone, on your tablet. Channel 12 is your local source wherever you go. Just log on to 12.tv. Check out our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and even watch live events via live stream. So don't wait. Stay up to date with Channel 12 and 12.tv, your local source.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
And welcome back here to Cooper for a great afternoon and a great first half here for the Hawks in our boys soccer matchup against Fridley as we check out our first half highlights from this one. And Cooper did not really waste any time getting started here as they get a shot on goal here by Eddie Ogamba. Tough save made, but then they try to clear and it goes right off of the head of Loresto Banks and in. That one came just 2:25 in, so Cooper playing with the lead for basically the whole first half. Then another one here is that knocked down with Sam Boku going to the net. It's ruled a penalty kick. Andrew Fitzsimmons knows what to do with that one. Puts it in the corner and no opportunity for a save there, and it's 2-0 Hawks at that point. And they were not satisfied with that. A long free kick by Boku. Then it's volleyed high in the air. Goes right off the crossbar, and there to follow up and put it away is Alex Daw. As Cooper continued to have some fun in that first half, able to put that one away. And so they take a 3-0 lead at that point on the goal by Daw. That one came fairly late in the first half as we could look at our stats.
And looking at the numbers for Fridley, they got 6 shots, 3 on goal, 4 fouls, and 1 corner kick. Hawks only had a total of 9, but they were pretty selective. 4 shots on goal, 3 in, and 4 fouls and 3 corner kicks. Now the Fridley Tigers had those 3 or 4 shots that was pretty early in the first half.
You see Banks, Fitzsimmons, and Daw, the goal scorers for Cooper. And as the Tigers will have their work cut out in the second half, Cooper looking for more of the same. That might be a short halftime speech. They just do what you did there. We have our second half of soccer coming up here in just a moment on 12 Sports as Cooper leads Fridley 3-0.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams.
Michael Adams.
Students who miss 18 days of school in any grade risk falling behind and not graduating. Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today.
"40 minutes up on the clock here for our second half of action. Kind of unusual that I guess we saw the same last week, and more often than not, when we go around the games, there's generally a girls-boys doubleheader, but not the case here today, and it was not the case when you and John Jacobson were here for Cooper girls soccer last week, and obviously the teams are free to make their own non-conference schedules, so they don't always kind of mesh and have 5 and 7 doubleheaders necessarily every time out.
Yeah, it's a little bit unusual, but for tonight, the Stars are aligned with the Hawks. That had to be the world's shortest halftime pep talk. Looks good.
I think you have to, this early in the season especially, though, there are always going to be points that you want to bring up and work on. And I think one of them is have fun, but at the same time, don't start to think everything's going to come easy in the second half. You got a few, you created a few breaks in the first half, but you still have to play the second half just as hard.
Yep, that was one of the high school coaches that I've known for a long time told me years ago. The worst thing that can happen to your team is to be slightly ahead in the half, because you start getting a little bit lackadaisical or overconfident, and all it takes is a couple of quick goals, and the other team is back into it. Well, let's see what the Fridley Tigers come up with. They were a little bit confused on defense sometimes, and that wasn't from lack of trying on the defense, but the Cooper of attackers or forwards have been tenacious in the first half.
I think if you're Fridley right now, you got to, just kind of double down on your efforts a little bit. And in some ways, they could probably feel like they weren't outplayed as bad maybe as 3-0 looks. So the overall play over 40 minutes, I don't think was as lopsided as it might look on the scoreboard right now. But Cooper really took advantage when they got opportunities.
Right, and that's what Fridley has not been able to do. As we looked at the stats, they had some shots taken, but not what I would call quality shots. There were 2 or 3 that were, the shots were kind of weak.
Harani did a good job to get that ball, but then Lauman recovered and knocked it back away, and we have to give some credit to Cooper defensively too. That Lauman and his group back there have done a solid job.
Yeah, they've been able to get up there and attack and get some good takeaways right from the forwards. So that's part of it. It's not just the defense having to adjust, but they're having trouble keeping up with the offense.
After the throw in here, a battle for it in the air. We're going to get a little push in the back there, it looks like, against Sam Boku. I think a pretty good call. Tried to make it subtle, but got enough. And, you get somebody just starting to jump, and you get that little nudge in the lower back or in the hip. It's easy to really knock them off stride, and that's what happened there.
They're going to have to move that wall back about another 4 or 5 yards. There they go.
Fridley hoping to take advantage of an early opportunity here.
Let's see if they try to drive through the wall or finesse it over to the left side. That's where they're loaded up.
And that one's sent up and over the top. Justin Kang not able to keep that one down enough, and it'll be a goal kick here for Cooper. Cooper, we said, hosting Columbia Heights on Thursday, and then they've got a tough one on Saturday. They'll be playing over at Hopkins, and they're off to a pretty good start in this 2014 season as well. Nice ball play to the outside. Malco comes up with it, and his shot goes off that advertising sign there. It'll be a goal kick coming for Cooper.
And Sambuco back there. Actually, it was more of a pass than a kick, but that's their choice. Ogamba flying down the left flank, and
probably wisely so, just cleared out, but Cooper gets the throw out of it. Knocked loose. Damas coming away with it briefly for Fridley. His pass knocked away, though. And we will get a call here going against the Tigers as they held up Ogamba a little bit. Fitzsimmons lining it up here for Cooper. And again, a little bit of an issue to deal with the sun for the keeper, Hersenroden, here too.
Nice curve.
And
look out.
Ball knocked away. And
in the melee, it somehow ended up being a free kick for
Fridley.
Fridley.
Must have had a foul call there, and as they knocked it away from the keeper. Official staying calm. I think that first Harry wasn't thinking he was going to get that call and was getting a little bit upset, but then the whistle went.
Yep, center referee had that one figured out. And we have another one.
Physical play heating up just a little bit here, early second half. Be a free kick here for Cooper.
Well, Fridley's trying to get a little bit of more aggressive move. Get in there, get some more takeaways, but they're committing some fouls on their own end, and that's not necessarily a good thing.
Fitzsimmons tapping it back.
Wow.
Oh, a great shot
pretty?
by Eddie Ogamba.
Oh, was that pretty?
Oh, wait a minute here. Looks like this one's not going to count. No goal.
He didn't move the ball far enough. Is that what they're saying? Right. He didn't move the ball far enough.
Fitzsimmons just went over the top of it and maybe touched his foot to it. It was hard to tell. And that's, anyway, no goal. What a beautiful shot. And
oh, that was pretty.
Cooper disappointed, but they'll have to just get right back and try and get another one a different way.
I would like to see that one more time. that was neat. Again, nice footwork. Look at this passing. This is just a thing of beauty.
Push to the outside here. Hawks trying to win that ball back, but it got a little too aggressive in doing so. Booted back out, and they battle for it at midfield here. There was another look at that free kick, and Cooper's certainly have got a goal here, and then all of a sudden they hear, no, we don't.
Now I'm trying to see if I can see the referee's signal, but I didn't get it. Must have been some shoving or something going on away from the play.
Throw here for Ogamba. Now Boku. Go out to the right side here, and Alex Da able to track it down.
Hassan had a takeaway, then he lost it out to a free throw. Well, right now, Fridley's having a tough time just getting ball possession.
Knocked away. Lauman now up with it. He'll go out to the outside. Tried to get it to Wood, and he's bothered there, and it's knocked back. Pino Peralta for Lauman, and then they try to come to the outside. Fitzsimmons didn't quite get there in time. Ball just crossed the touch line, so throw here for Fridley. Nice little spin there by Badia. And just before they could get an opportunity there, Lucas Yang was just going to turn and try and get a shot. He was frustrated that ball knocked away.
It just disappeared from his foot. Hassan trying to set something up. And got his pocket picked.
Banks sending it ahead now to Ogamba, who thought he had a dynamite goal there a few moments ago. Instead, it was wiped out. Ogamba.
He's trying to make up for it.
Yeah. And Banks is knocked down.
So if that's against Fridley, we could have another opportunity here.
See Banks getting kicked there a little bit by Batista.
Soccer players have no idea what 10 meters is. Now we're set.
Drills it low, and it is going to bounce off the keeper and in. So Ogamba not really nearly as good of a shot as that last one, but it's going to be a goal nonetheless. And he's even kind of shrugging his shoulders. That one obviously was a savable ball, whereas the previous shot was picture perfect, but he gets the goal for this one. It'll be 4-zip.
Let's see it again here. It's a low shot, not that much on it, and the keeper just went down and it went right off his hip as he misjudged the speed and the direction. So there he is. Eddie Ogamba gets his goal anyway. Goes along with his 2 other assists.
Knocked away from Ogamba. Pass coming ahead now to Al-Harani. And you can see the guys are a little bit of physical play heating up a bit. Not bad, and there have been a lot of times when the guys, apologized but you can just see that, the frustration gets up a little bit, and then Cooper's going to say, we're not going to back down from anything.
Exactly, and that's when it gets a little bit confrontational.
Ronnie trying to get a shot away.
He tried to get a redirect with that heel, but didn't keep it. Could not quite keep it in. That'll be a goal kick for Cooper. But that's one of the better offenses we've seen in the last several minutes.
Boku will take this goal kick here, subbing in Jordan Harold, number 21, for Fridley. As the sun has started to not be much of a factor anymore. The field all in shadow now. Thomas getting control here for Fridley, playing it through, and Balogun clearing it to the outside. It'll be a throw for the Tigers. Did a good job of not panicking there, though.
Yeah, he came back quickly and then got in position and cleared the ball out. So good hustle on the defense of the Hawks. And again, they keep winning the ball. And the takeaway, I mean, I don't think we keep I know we don't keep stats on the takeaways, but Cooper has been doing a phenomenal job on these takeaways.
Get a throw in for Cooper.
Son deciding that he wants that one. It'll be I think it's going to be a free kick for Cooper.
Cooper's third goal started with a strong free kick from Boku. Diving header there to clear that one away, though. Oh, Harani trying to send it ahead. He was kind of 1 against 4 there.
Yeah, he tried to get past Lama number 15, but he couldn't do it. Otherwise, he would have been off to the races. Nice heel redirect, and couldn't quite get it, but a good acknowledgement.
Yeah, they were on the same page. I mean,
Yep.
Fitzsimmons was ready for it, but it just got out front of him a little too far. Fitzsimmons, a nice step in there, and now Wood plays it out. Beautiful ball to Fitzsimmons with some room on the left side.
He's got 3 guys with him. If he can get across.
Fitzsimmons going to try to go short side with it and ends up off the side of the net, but it will be a corner. It looks like the keeper got a piece of it. Fitzsimmons, I think, thought he was going to be able to, that the defense and the keeper were going to be playing pass there and he was going to be able to sneak one through, but it didn't work. He will get the corner kick here, though.
Taking it right-footed, so he's taking it out of the circle. You can't do that. You can see the Fridley bench talking about that. Nice low shot.
Trying to get the, and looks like a handball is going to be called there against Cooper. Kind of inadvertent, but it did affect the play. And
yeah, almost a given us that you're going to get some kind of a foul in there with that many bodies. Fortunate for Fridley, there wasn't one of them.
Tigers trying to work it up that left side. It's out of play off of Cooper's Balogun, so we get a throw quickly for Fridley. In traffic, Wood makes a nice move. He's in alone. Wood fires, and a nice stop there by Hersenroden. Wood made a couple of nice moves. Shrugged off the defenders, and Hersenroden, who's kind of had his struggles tonight, but he made a nice save there.
At that time, he watched it come in and made the right cover.
Barhole lost it, but Boku, good support there. He's had a nice game back from the back, too.
Ooh, tried to split the defense, but that didn't quite
Fitzsimmons left his feet there and will be called for a foul. He was the smaller player of the two there, and he got the worst of it as Jordan Harold just was there. Here's another look at the opportunity by Wood.
Nice save there by the keeper.
So he ultimately eventually gets this free kick here for Jordan Harold. Actually, he's going to turn it over and let Esteban take it.
Now we have a timeout. Justin Kong was injured in that previous play. Now, referee's calling timeout. Get some attention to him. I think he got hit in the hip.
Yeah, it looks like he's maybe having trouble breathing a little bit right there.
I was thinking, going back to that that free kick where Ogama didn't get the credit for it, that had to be an indirect kick because he touched the ball, and then the second player, which was Ogama, didn't get the rotation of the ball, and that's why it was called. I'm pretty sure that's what the call was. That's if it was a direct kick, you can do that, but an indirect kick, the ball has to move. See, eventually I figured these things out. You see it again. See, he barely touches it, and then Ogama sends it in. So that's if you look at the referee, if he didn't have the hand up, that was an indirect kick. However, that was just purdy. See, ball doesn't move. Doesn't rotate.
I don't know.
That's the same as a kickoff. The ball has to rotate one revolution.
I would say it had to have been close to doing that, though.
Well, it wiggled a little bit, but it didn't make a full revolution. So back to the action.
And they'll wind that clock again as Kang makes his way over to the bench for Fridley. Back into action now. Badia has that one picked off. Pino Peralta leaving it for Fitzsimmons, and now Wood. Wood, nice move. Trying to go to Daw there, and the Tigers will end up having to clear that one out of play, but get a throw coming for Cooper. They led 3-0 at halftime and have the only goal of the second half as Cooper looking like they'll improve to 3-0 on the season. And tell you what, they've been putting goals on the board too. We said averaging 5 a game coming in. They're not quite to that right now, but still some time to get there. Sub coming for Fridley here as Batista will come back off their bench. Quite a bit of experience on this Cooper team too. They've got a lot of they're playing almost all juniors and seniors, not entirely, but for the most part. Got Ogamba as a sophomore, but
so it's a seasoned team with some veterans on it for high school veterans. But yeah, you're right. They are pretty heavy in the junior and senior participation.
Referee getting involved there as that one glances off him. Fitzsimmons. And it played around the defender. It'll be a throw for Cooper.
Oh, a little bit of a grab that Ogamba got held, but that didn't get called.
And it will be a throw coming here for Fridley. Badia. Yeah, quickly taken away here as Sergio Mestas wanted a call but didn't get it. Right up the middle, and gonna get a foul call there as James Millerin will actually be whistled for the foul there.
Okay.
Cooper fans were thinking it was gonna be the other way.
Look at it again. Boy, I didn't see where it must have been before that.
Yeah, I don't
couldn't
think so.
Did you think that was a call?
Yeah, I believe so. Be a throw here for Cooper. Sent out front. Little indecision all around there now. Fitzsimmons comes up with it. But nice job by Damas to recover. Then Fitzsimmons takes it right back. Crosses it out front, and a header just knocked away. Hersenroden had to change direction there. He was moving with the ball across to his left and then had to stop and just punch that one out of there.
Let's see it again. So here's the cross, the header, and
wasn't a lot on the header, but it was well placed.
It was well placed, yes. So Hersenroden did what he could. It was just knock it down.
Fitzsimmons will take this corner here for Cooper. They try and build on a 4-0 lead. A little past the halfway point here in half number 2.
That was just a little bit far, and mostly black shirts there waiting for it. However, they cough it up again.
Knocked out of there, and it will be a throw coming for Cooper as they quickly go right back on the attack. Boku. And overrun there and back out to midfield. Al-Harani controlling. Up the line and now makes a cross, but there's a nice play made there by Lauman. Varhol able to work his way through a couple of players. Now Varhol turns and sends it to Pino Peralta.
He's got Fitzsimmons on the flank, but instead goes to Banks.
Resto Banks trying to step through and give it up. Varhol leaving it now to Boku.
Nice through pass, but intercepted.
Glumak stepped up hard there for Fridley. It'll be a throw here for the Hawks, who've really taken over again. And the ball mostly in Fridley's end here for quite some time. And that went over the line. It'll be a throw for Cooper.
It's a good look at number 2. Samboku has had a pretty good game, in spite of being roughed up a little bit.
Tigers coming back. There's Lauman with another interception. Man, that one's going to roll all the way through. Winter will grab it up. Milleran trying to wait for this one and now try to get to the Banks, but it hit a Fridley player. Harold gave it away there. Isaiah Duke trying to get in there. And Harold has to play it out. It'll be a throw coming for Cooper.
Well, and he had to get it out over the touchline because they were overmanned on defense.
Knocked away from Balogun. It'll be a throw for Fridley. Sun back out covering a good portion of the field again here now as Abdul Ahmed comes in for Fridley. See some guys kind of bending over. I think there's a few tired guys out there.
Yeah, it's been a pretty active match. Both teams are moving a lot. This is the problem that Fridley is having right now. They're just having such a tough time clearing the ball out of their defense and can't figure out how to get the takeaways. Look at these. Cooper again marching down the field.
Balogun.
Ooh, tackle from behind. No call, and it's a corner.
Corner kick here for the for the Hawks.
They're a third of the half, sixth of the match. A little bit too far.
Tried to go far post with that one. And it will be a goal kick. It was out of play. Tempo was kind of slowed. I mean, I think,
Yeah, I think
the inevitable part of it has really set in for Fridley here. And
yeah, well, they haven't given up the game, but they're also a little bit disappointed in the way it's going and kind of frustrated because they can't get their game. They can't get into their mode of operation that they feel comfortable with.
Banks trying to get control. Harold knocks it away. It'll be a throw for Cooper.
Simmons again being in a battle with Jeffrey Thomas.
So Batista will put this one into play here for the Tigers.
And again, wow.
Nice takeaway there by Duke.
That Simmons centers it.
Long run out. Cleared away before Millerin could get there. And it'll be a throw here for Cooper. Racino's trying to get some room there. He'll drop the pass back. Now Varhol leaving it for Boku. To Varhol. Varhol shoots, and he scores. Nicely played shot. Hersenroden might have gotten a little piece of it looked like, but not enough to keep it out of the net. Cullen Varhol, the junior midfielder, makes it 5-zip Cooper. You could see his eyes light up when you got a little space for a couple touches there. That okay, I think a shot's coming here, and well placed.
It's perfectly placed. We were to watch it again, just on the upper corner. I think you're right. I think the keeper may have touched it a little bit, but that ball was going in no matter what. Look at this. Right by the inside of the far post. Pretty shot.
And he did a good job of playing quickly there, but without being in such a hurry that, you know, I mean, he obviously hit the target he wanted to, but he also was cognizant of, okay, I'm going to make one quick touch and then be ready to pull that trigger.
And he did.
And give a little credit to the Boku making the pass.
That's what you call good effort. Millerin was being hounded by the defense. I had the presence of mind to step in front of the ball. He'll kick it back and get a corner out of it.
Just a little bit high for Loresto Banks to direct that one on goal. Cooper making some subs here. Matthew Bernard will come in, and also returning Alex Daw and Eddie Ogamba.
And a substitution for Fridley. That's Esteban coming in, replacing Harold. Look at these guys. They're just so aggressive. They're so quick.
Banks. Pass there, knocked away. Daw knocks it to the outside, and then he'll drop it back.
It's almost like they're playing keep away. Fitzsimmons again, looking across. Didn't quite have control as it ends up being a free throw for Fridley.
Damas will take this throw in here for the Tigers. Boku sending it ahead for Banks. That one broken up before he could get it. It will be a throw coming for Cooper. Bounces around and then hammered out of there by Batista. Alrani getting control here for Fridley, and then he was knocked down by Boku, and that one might bring a yellow card perhaps, I think.
Yeah, at least a talking to, if not a yellow. That gets the yellow.
Outside of the penalty area, though, that's the good news for Cooper.
Yep.
But Sam will head off with that yellow card.
Yeah, now he's going to have to be careful because if he gets one more yellow card, he's out for the, well, then they're down a player, then he's out for the next game. So Fridley with an opportunity.
Coach Opal talking to Sam Boku there a little bit. Badillo lining it up here for this free kick here for Fridley.
They need this one. They need to get something going, give them a little bit of confidence.
Shot right into the wall. Then the second one, though, is in. And a Fridley player injured just as he took that shot. Justin Kang buried the goal. I believe it's going to count, but then he was immediately shaken up.
Yeah, he was hurting from before, so he may not have recovered from his previous injury. Because he went down on a heap. See it again. His number.
Kang.
Oh, he collides. Yeah.
And right away, the Cooper player, Varhol, realized, that they'd had that big collision, but
yeah, he was trying to get the ball, and he was up in the air and just collided right into Kong. See the coach and trainer out there.
I guess the good news for Justin Kang is that he, gets the goal.
Yes.
But in some pain right now.
Right. It's called the Pyrrhic victory. Well, he's going to be feeling some aches and pains tomorrow.
See Coach William Tatima out there checking with him to make sure, but obviously still hurting.
Yeah, he's in a lot of pain.
You wonder a little bit if it had, is related at all to when we saw him down injured before. It seemed to be the same area that he was concerned with.
I'm sure that was sensitive, and that just probably re-injured or just aggravated it. See him trying to get up, but struggling.
And now able to get to his feet, Justin Kang. Gets a little hand here as he will make his way to the sideline after scoring Fridley's first goal of the game. So he'll make his way down toward the Fridley bench. I'm going to guess we're probably not going to see him again the rest of the night, you would think, but
it depends on how he feels, but I agree. I think he needs to just rest out the rest of the match and come back for another battle. So Fridley finally gets their first goal with 10 minutes to go in the match. Whether they can score 4 more in the next 10 minutes is, who knows? But at least it gives them some confidence for moving forward into the next match.
And now back to action. So it is a 5-1 game after Kang buries it for Fridley. Hawks get control back here. Alex Daw on the outside. Banks coming back to meet it. Was tripped up. And it'll be a free kick coming here for Cooper. Balogun will take this. Strong header out of there by Hassan, but Hawks get it right back. Oh, battle for it there, and ball won by Mestas for Fridley. And it'll go out of play though, and it's a throw for Cooper. Hassan getting it in the middle there for Badillo. And then Duke comes away with it, gets it to Varhol, and looking outside, Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons looking to cross it here with that right foot, looking far post, but nobody could get there. Hersenrode able to get out and gather it for Fridley. Gamba had it and taken from him by Hassan. Al-Harani fighting it out with Pino Peralta. Al-Harani gets the ball back here for the Tigers, and he will roll one. Look like he might have been thinking pass there. It's going to roll all the way in there to Winter, the keeper.
Yeah, there may have been some indecision as he was moving up the field. Fitzsimmons again. Oh, try to get around the defender this time.
Damas was there to break it up. Fitzsimmons hustling back into the play. It will be a throw, though, for Fridley. Damas to trigger it in here for the Tigers. And referee telling him, now you were up quite a bit farther than you should have been there.
About 12 yards. And Cooper intercepts it again.
Here's Banks working it ahead for Ogamba.
Ogamba on the clear. Tried to set it up, and then Jeff Thomas came back there and broke up that play. That'll be a corner kick. The 5th in this half for the Cooper Hawks. So they're getting more than their share of practice for the corner kick. The last two have been a little bit too far.
Fitzsimmons out front, and just off the shoulder, look like of Ogamba.
That was a well-placed corner. Could have been a little bit higher, given the forwards a chance to react. If we have more subs coming in.
Millerin, Wood, and Racinos coming back in now for Cooper. 5-1 Hawks our score. They led 3-0 at halftime and then built it to 5-0 before Fridley got one on a rebound goal by Justin Kang, who was actually injured while taking the shot. So a throw here for Cooper. Going to be interesting to see how this season plays out. You know, obviously they've gotten off to a good start. I think probably they're going to be seeing some stronger teams, you know, in games ahead too. But at the same time, you can't really find much fault with what they've done so far.
No, this is not just a matter of strength of the team. It's the ability of moving the ball, being aggressive, you know, winning. They've been winning all these takeaways.
Winter way out to the edge of the box there. Boots that one ahead.
I think he had thoughts of waiting for it to come over the line, but then he changed his mind. I figured I'll just get this thing out of here.
A bit of a miss hit there at midfield. Now Banks controlling for Cooper. Trying to send it for Daw.
Yeah, it's almost a handball there. Nothing called. Now we have a foul.
We get a little hold. Free kick coming here for Cooper. It's more soccer action coming up. Cooper's district rival Armstrong will be in action against Maple Grove and we're going to get a call, and Millerin, I think, will be called for, gets a yellow card as he ran over keeper Harry Hersenroden.
Yeah, just can't do that. Trying to get to the ball, but ended up climbing all over the keeper. Here, see it again. Yeah, it jumps right up into the keeper, and that's going to get you a card.
And back into play here. As obviously sitting after that yellow card is Millerin. You have to sit down for a moment. Now the Hawks trying to get their attack going again right at midfield. Ronnie controlling it here. Padillo had it, lost it, and then knocked out of play by Varhol for Cooper. Fridley gets a throw. Not a lot of time in the offensive end for the Tigers here in this half, but they did get one goal on the board anyway.
Yeah, ball possession has not been in the favor of the Tigers for this match.
Matthew Bernard will take the throw in here for Cooper. Banks pulling away, and it looks like a shoulder injury there for Damas Fridley as he got tied up with Banks, and I think his shoulder might have gotten jerked back.
Yeah, he's holding it. I don't know if they'll be coming off the field or not.
Yeah, I think they're going to make the substitution as trainer comes over to look at Damas.
That's too bad. He's been a key player on their defense. Only a 10th grader.
Be a throw in here, so you could look at Jeffrey Damas on the bench. Yeah, I kind of saw what happened. It looked like You have your arm extended a little bit
Right.
and it gets knocked back. That can really be painful on the shoulder. Nice step up there to knock that one away. But taken right back by Hassan.
So still battling for the ball. Fridley finally comes up with it.
High into the air at midfield. Wood trying to control that one. Hawks going to play it back there to Lauman. Now the race on up the right side. Alex Daw will get there for Cooper. Surveys the field a little bit. Wanted the return pass there. Now he'll get it to the outside. Daw stepping through a defender, keeps possession. His cross knocked away. Push back out. Bernard racing in to keep it into the offensive zone there for Cooper. Good work there, and be a throw-in for Cooper as Bernard made a long run. He, on the bench for a lot, and you could tell he had a lot of energy when he got in there. And you come and show the coach you want to get some good playing time by working hard like that.
For the stoppage to be a foul called against Cooper. Actually they tied fouls in the second half. Fridley 8, Robbinsdale Cooper 8.
Down to a half minute to play in this one, and Cooper is going to move to 3-0 on the season. Then the Hawks back into action Thursday night. They host Columbia Heights in a 7 o'clock game. Then noon Saturday, they'll be over at Hopkins High School.
Be kind of curious to see how they do the rest of the season. They certainly have the talent. They play well as a team. Good passing.
Ronnie coming up with it. Wants to get one last opportunity. Now the shot knocked down. Buzzer sounds, and the game will come to an end. And another impressive showing for the Cooper Hawks here very early in this 2014 season, as they get goals from 5 different players. And that was one of the things Coach Opel talked to us about, when we said who's been standing out. He said hard to pick out 1 or 2 guys because we've gotten a lot of good contributions, and we see that in the score sheet tonight.
Absolutely, and you see the Ogamba is a key player on the offense. He has most of the assists for the evening, but that's an excellent point to bring up. As the coach was saying, a lot of opportunities for a lot of players. Not 1 or 2 stars, but they all contribute.
So a good showing here for the Hawks on their home field, and we hope you've enjoyed tonight's telecast here of high school boys soccer on 12 Sports. Our final in this one is Cooper 5 and Fridley 1. For Sig Lagry and all of our 12 Sports crew, I'm Jay Wilcox. Good night here from Barbara A. Lehman Stadium at Cooper High School.